welcome back, part 2 of Success Stealers. I just want to say, stop talking and start listening. Now, most of people don't get it because what they do is talk. You need to take time and listen to people. We need to get knowledge from people. You need to get something from someone who's talking to you. You need to get something from an audio. You need to get something from a video you're watching. You need to get something from reading, but you just need to stop talking, because most of the people are failing because they don't listen. And being an extrovert like me, I know it can be the hardest thing to do. Listen. It's not an easy thing if you're an extrovert, because all you feel like you need to talk. You need to let people hear you. You need to let people know your opinions. You need to let them know what you think concerning some topic or concerning an issue and all that kind of a thing. But one thing I learned is that most of successful people are the last people to speak. And if you're keen enough, if you're in a gathering and there's a senior person, a CEO, or there's a president, or there's just the senior person in that kind of gathering, they are normally the last people to speak. They're given the last chance to speak. You need to ask yourself why, because you need to listen before you can talk. And if you learn this act of listening before you speak, it gives you time first to know whether whatever it is that you wanted to say is right to say at that particular time, or whatever your opinion was, whether it's necessary to view it, all right, to bring it out, or whatever it is that you wanted to tell people, are they the right people that needs to listen to that? And especially if you're having two sides of the story, do they really need to hear? Must you speak it out? Or do you have to hold it onto yourself and say, you know what, it is not necessary at this particular time? So it gives you time, gives you space to evaluate and just know, is it the right thing to do at this particular time? And most listeners, you'll find that they're good at what they execute, whether it's business, whether it's their life, because they take time. They take their time to just know the right action to take. And listening comes in different ways. It could be your reading, because when you're reading, well, I keep saying, if you're reading, you're having a date with the author. So clearly you're listening to them, all right? So if you're not a good listener, I can promise you, you'll not be a good reader. You need to learn to listen, because it gives you other skills. And listening gives you some power. I've read 48 Laws of Power, and listening is one of the things that it gives you some power to know how to react to issues, how to react to something that has been presented to you, and how to confront people or a situation, because you've evaluated, you've taken your peace, you've relaxed, or you've get another people's views, and you know how to bring it all together. So if you're not a listener, something is gonna fail. Learn to listen. Now, the other 4 success stealer, I just said I'm gonna speak about 4 of them, is there are people who are just quitters. They just keep quitting. They're done. I am done. Something happens in your journey, either of your business or your relationship or your friendships, or whatever it is that you're on a journey to, and just something comes in and you're like, I just want to stop this. I can't do this anymore. You're so fast to say enough. You're so fast to put a full stop. You're so fast to say, I am not doing this anymore. And most of quitters never succeed. And most of successful people, they never quit. In fact, all the successful people out there, ask them, at some point they struggled with something. At some point, they're at that point where they feel like giving up, but they don't quit. And the worst of it all is if being in a relationship, for example, with someone who all they say is, let's just call it quit, let's break up, let's get done with this. You, as the other person on the other side, you just feel drained, because you keep wondering, am I the problem? Why are these people always quitting? Why is it that they just want to live my life? So if you're a quitter in whatever aspect of life, if this kind of a person who gives up so fast, your success story is going to take long. It's going to take years and years and years, and then it might not even come. It might be gone and gone for good. So learn to stop quitting. When I say learn to quit quitting, so you need to be this person who we put your mind into doing something and it is what you want and you know what it is that you're going to achieve at the end of it all, then put it into it, your mind, your soul, your passion, your whatever it is that comes with it that you need to make it a success. Keep moving, keep on keeping on, because by that you get to where you're going. Even when you're going to wherever it is you're going, when you're a matatu, when something happens to your matatu, just stop and say, you know what, we're gonna sleep here. No, it's either you get another matatu or you get someone picking you from there, or Uber, or whatever it is that you need to get you to where you're going. So if you're this kind of a person in life and you're just giving up, you're quitting, you're not gonna achieve it, you're not gonna get it. And if you decided to quit, be sure something is gonna fail and it's gonna drain you, and you're gonna start being a complainer and feeling like life is very unfair, while in real sense you are the one who that is unfair to yourself. So the habit of quitting for me, I got to a point where I struggle not to quit. I would rather struggle not to quit than struggle after quitting. All right? And you need to figure out what it is that you don't need to quit on. Okay? Again, don't waste a lot of time doing things that you need to stop doing. All right? Like for me, when I left my job, I knew at that particular time that I had to quit, but I tried. So before you get to that point, you're saying it's enough, or it has drained you, you can take a rest, you know? Just rest a little bit and then come back with more energy, with more zeal, with more motivation to do that which you love to do. And keep doing it, because success is coming. Success takes time. And if you're this kind of a person who quits, you're gonna quit when you're just about to get it. You keep saying, oh, guys are having it. Guys are getting what I am looking for and I'm not getting. You're not getting because you're quitting. Subscribe. Thank you.